Lenskart Q3 FY26 results, 70x profit jump. What's fueling this massive turnaround? Lenskart Solutions reported a breakthrough quarter in Q3 FY26, delivering sharp growth across revenue, profitability, and operating metrics. The company posted consolidated net profit of 131.03 crore rupees compared to 1.85 crore rupees in Q3 FY25, translating into an extraordinary 6,982.7% year-on-year surge. Revenue from operations rose 38.28% year to 2,307.73 crore rupees, supported by strong domestic and international demand momentum. The performance clearly reflects operating scale kicking in, improved unit economics, and disciplined expansion. Starting with the top line, revenue growth of over 38% is significant for a consumer retail brand of this size. India remained the primary growth engine, delivering 40.4% year growth, while the international segment expanded 32.7% year. This balanced growth across geographies reduces concentration risk and shows that Lenskart's brand and operating model are working beyond the domestic market. At the operating level, EBITDA stood at 462.4 crore rupees, marking a 90.6% year increase. More importantly, EBITDA margin expanded sharply to 20% compared to 14.5% in Q3 FY25. A near 550 basis points expansion in margin within a year indicates strong operating leverage, meaning revenue is growing faster than costs. As store density improves and back-end efficiencies strengthen, fixed costs get absorbed better, resulting in margin expansion. The most striking number this quarter is the profit growth. Net profit surged from 1.85 crore rupees to 131.03 crore rupees. While the base was low last year, the absolute improvement in profitability is meaningful. It signals that Lenskart has moved decisively beyond the heavy investment phase and is now entering a stronger monetization cycle. Looking deeper into the India business, same-store sales growth stood at 27.8%. This indicates that existing stores are generating significantly higher revenue compared to last year. Same pin code sales growth was even stronger at 35.8%, suggesting that new store additions are expanding the market rather than cannibalizing older stores. This is an important validation of the company's data-driven expansion strategy. Store expansion remained aggressive. Lenskart added 195 net new stores during the quarter, compared to 81 stores added in the same period last year. Out of these, 169 were added in India and 26 internationally. Expansion is being guided by GeoIQ algorithms to optimize catchment areas and reduce overlap, which explains the strong same-store performance despite rapid rollout. Operational metrics further reinforce the growth story. Eye tests conducted during Q3 reached 0.63 crore, up 56% year. In India alone, eye tests grew over 60% year to 0.55 crore, with 49% being first-time eye exams. This indicates strong new customer acquisition and highlights the large untapped demand for vision correction in India. Volume growth remained healthy, with eyewear units sold increasing 29.7% year. This growth is supported by expansion of eye testing infrastructure, deeper penetration in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, and improved affordability through product innovation. The Gold membership ecosystem is becoming a strong retention driver. Active Gold members reached 0.81 crore as of December 31, 2025. Around 37% of Q3 sales came from Gold members acquired before Q3, which indicates strong repeat purchase behavior. Subscription-led engagement models typically improve lifetime customer value and reduce marketing dependency over time. Customer satisfaction also remains high. Net Promoter Score in India improved to 80.9, which is one of the highest levels recorded by the company. High NPS usually translates into organic referrals, repeat purchases, and lower customer acquisition costs in the long term. International operations are also showing improving profitability. With over 700 stores internationally, markets such as Singapore, Japan, UAE, and Saudi Arabia are contributing meaningfully to revenue. As scale improves, international margins are also trending upward, supporting consolidated EBITDA expansion. International operations are also showing improving profitability. Another positive indicator is improving revenue per new store. The company has witnessed a 15% CAGR in revenue per new store in India from FY24 to 9M FY26. This suggests that new stores are ramping up faster and achieving operational stability more quickly than before. From a balance perspective, the sharp improvement in EBITDA and net profit indicates stronger internal accrual generation. This improves financial flexibility for future expansion, technology investments, and possible global scaling. Looking at the shareholding pattern as of December 2025, promoters hold 17.57%, FIIs hold 3.86%, Ds hold 15.86%, public shareholding stands at 62.30%, and others at 0.42%. The relatively diversified shareholding structure indicates broad investor participation. Overall, Q3 FY26 reflects a structural shift in Lenskart's financial profile. Revenue growth remains strong, margins are expanding sharply, profitability has surged, and operational metrics confirm sustained demand momentum. The key question going forward will be whether this level of margin expansion is sustainable as expansion continues at a rapid pace. If operating leverage continues to strengthen and same-store growth remains healthy, Lenskart could be entering a phase where scale and profitability compound together. Q3 in FY26 clearly signals that the company's scale-driven model is starting to deliver significant financial rewards. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us for more detailed company result analysis.